Hello folks and welcome back to twitch.tv/gameswithnick. We are continuing the main story quest today by getting onto the Titan storyline. Last time we finished the little Alamigo issue and we kind of found nothing. We investigated this murderous lady in a manor in the Black Shroud. And that also came out to nothing. We are now on the watch for Titan. And I should just leave from the upper decks to lower Lanoskia and go from there. Am I streaming to distract myself and not keep looking at my email waiting for a job opportunity update? Oh, you bet your ass. Hopefully that will come in due time, but let me tell you, looking for a new job is not fun. It's a lot of you putting yourself out there and being like, yeah, this place looks great and I think I would fit wonderfully in here and I'm really excited about it. They're like, cool, we'll let you know. And then they don't. And you know, there's just so much shit you can swallow before you start embittering. And asking yourself, what the fuck am I even doing, you know? Anyways. Let's focus on fun stuff. Final Fantasy XIV. We currently have all jobs up to level 30 at the very least. We're focusing on the Arcanist for now, but we're willing to switch to Dragoon or something of the sort once we get a little too far ahead of the current job level. Lay down your burden, son. Come train a pine with me. We'll have a grand old time. Find ye at last or three. You gonna say something, Venture? Just keep staring, eh? You want to know about the company of heroes? Ah, hells. Crassy bleeding fame. Canada Miller, mill in peace no more. Still, seeing as you've come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige you. Consider yourself lucky, lass. Old Thraktotum was the company's best axeman. Now, what is it you wanted to know? So, you want to hear a tale of how the company of Eris bested the Primal, do you? Let me guess. You mean the bastard Titus, eh? Oh, if only you'd been there to see it. That was a mighty struggle, like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and night, we did. The ground trembled with every step Titus took, and when he hit you, girl, it felt like a cannonball to gut. Oh, just like that. You have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, are you? Oi, what's to look for? I'm a goddamn hero, I'll have you know. The people around here sing me praises. Don't tell me you care only about learning the secret tactics we used to beat old Titus. Well, too bad, because now I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, then why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats that made a nest by the windmill just out of here? Aye, do that and then we'll talk. You are full of shit, is what I'm saying. Oh, shit, Carbuncle. I was like, where's Carbuncle? And the answer is, I didn't have him. I should have used Outburst, which is the AoE ruin, but that's fine. Oh, the Rat King, is he? What's that item that we have in our inventory? Oh yeah, just a weapon. Okay. Hey? So the beasties are dead, are they? Nice work, Venture. Saved me the hassle of, never mind. What? You science about how we beat Titus? I don't know, Venture. It was a pretty risky strategy, the kind only a veteran in tense core battles could rely upon. I want to teach you, I truly do. But unless you prove you have what it takes to face that fat dastard, I can't in good conscience tell you a damn thing. At the very least, you seem to be capable of slaying, say, a Gobu. Come think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the flour and milk here, so you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Of course, ain't asking you to cut down one quick as a skilled axeman like himself. Anyway, why don't you try heading due west and sending a lookout in case Gobu comes calling. Slay it, and I might consider telling you more about old Titus. You are so full of shit. I'm gonna slay a Gobu. And then you'll finally proudly reveal that you're a fraud. Easy. No sweat. Yo, I'm back. Hey, you again? Then the Gobu that was arresting the builder is dead? Didn't think you had it in you, Venture. Still, it took forever and a day to get the job done. I'm still not sure if I should tell you your secrets. So full of shit. That's actually pretty good, yeah. Oh, I guess I'm a summoner, right? That's why it looked like that. The Company of Heroes is the most celebrated band of mercenary in the history of Heroes, yeah. Even so, I must admit I've never met before one of their members face to face. I imagine the word that a couple both Titan and Leviathan would seek to bask in lifetime of fame and glory, yet he seems to have settled in a place distinctly bereft of adoring crowds. Because he's a fake! You're a fake! So, as I was saying, I still don't know if you got what it takes to face Titus. Maybe if you slew, Rectotum, you ain't here drinking again? If you are, the Gobu had better be dead. Oh, it's that, Chief. You had me word in that. Cleaved the beast's skull in two with my trusty axe, I did. Is that a fact? And what will your friend here say if I ask her? She'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me true. Was it Trachotum that slew the Gobu, or was it you? Chief, what are you saying? It's me, Trachotum, the finest axeman ever to serve in the Company of Heroes, the legendary mercenaries who slew the bastard Titus. Titus? Titus? Where the seven hells is Titus? Some prattle you fought and drank sudden dream? The Company of Heroes slew Titan, you bloody halfwit. Well, see, Titus was what me and the lads used to call him. That's the biggest load of Sahagan shite I've ever heard. Both of you, outside. We'll learn to treat little mincing way. Traktom, if you didn't slay the Gobu, you may consider your contract revoked. Oh, I'm gonna spank this guy so badly. Oh. First one to smash their boulders will be judged to Gobu Slayer. Dude, I don't need to cheat to get you out. Come on. Oh, I should, however, bust the bomb. Because that is cheating. Alright. Alright, I admit it. I lied about being a company of heroes. But I'm begging you, Chief, please don't dismiss me. I've learned me lesson, honest I have. Save your blubbering, Tractome. Ah, gods, I should have known. Mercy, please! I didn't want to see you, I swear! It's just that I kept getting turned away by all the folk asked for work and I panicked. See, the last job I had was a costly soul. There was this grizzled marauder and everyone treated like cruelty. When I heard it was a captain of a company of heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them, but you went and believed me, so I look, his name was Whisket. Alright? Whisket! He'll tell you how to defeat Titus or whatever hell's that thing name is. That's what you wanted, and so come on then, tell the chief to forgive me, it's only fair. You know, he's gonna put a bigger fuss if you don't, so just do it. Just do it. Okay. That's not a soul. Ew. And you know, while we're at it, let me actually switch briefly to the Dragoon. If we have better armor to equip, yep. And do a leave. Okay. Just like clearing the blue stuff, you know? Okay, initiate. We're gonna pop it, +4. Because we are badass. And we have a Chocobo with us, which, you know, helps. Alright. Does that count? Yes. Next up. Right, next. I am unsettled. And last but not least. you're a big boy. Alright, all done. Alright. Leaves of Casa del Sol are now active. Summon Carbuncle again. Let's go talk to Whisket. Pardon? You wish to slay the Lord of the Crags? We must slay him, Captain. People of Limsa are depending upon us. You fancy yourselves heroes, then, just like in the tales? Be not so quick to judge. Long have I labored for the well-being of you and yours, and my associate here has bathed in the Hifrid's hellfire and lived. Hey Diggs, how's it going? She is blessed with a power that protects her from primal influence. Thus was she able to lay low with the Lord of the Inferno. We know full well the risks and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. Alone can be tempered. Useful, but it will not be enough. The shrewder company of heroes fought and felled primals, but each victory was bought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. I even defeated him, in the end, but he took from us some of our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed. Believe what you will, we mean to try. If there are lives to be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan. You are passionate, will grant you that, and you deserve better than the greeting I gave you. But I will not send you into Ogomoro on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurances that you are more than common adventurers. I oversee security for Master Gigaruju's estates. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... Ye gods, man, have you heard of nothing I have said? We have not the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy's at the gates. Do you imagine words can sway me, girl? If you dislike my conditions, then you are welcome to find your own way into Ogomoro. Though it pains me to admit it, I fear we have no choice but to acquiesce to man's demands. Yet much remains to be done if we are to best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone. I will use the time to see to the remaining preparations. Leaving the dirty work to others, are we? Very well. Pray do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limsa hangs in the balance. Alright, what do you have me do? Master Gigaruji's request can be more demanding than you realize. Before I set you to your true task, I would have to verify that this won't be a waste of my time. My Nyx has recently been seen prowling the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master doesn't want large slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty luring it out with herring. Slay the Nyx and return to me. Oh, and don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill. Alright, I mean, if you insist. Where did it dismount? Yo, sup? Alright. Are we good now, Whisket?
Well, did you deal with it next? Unless you think me overly cautious for testing you in this way, you should know that we had an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in the company of heroes, but I knew for a fact he did not. Anyway, now the pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you challenges befit your talents. 2 highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Casa del Sol in the near future, and Master Gigaruju wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything Master Gigaruju desires can be so easily purchased. It is to be an extremely exotic feast, and so, Joanna, your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients your chef requires. Naturally, since fine dining must be accompanied with a suitable wine, and by suitable, I mean the very best there is. That, however, can wait for your time being, as I believe you have enough on your plate as is. It will be a long, arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live, and they will guide you in your quest. For the first ingredient, I would have you travel to Sad Shrine and speak with Landinel at Camp Tranquil. What? You mean to tell me you can afford to waste time as your associate did? Adventurer, if you have not the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe you can outlast the Lord of Crags? Either do it or don't. I have work to do.
Ugh, okay, let's go to Camp Tranquil. I guess we'll take this chance to unlock the leaves here too. Gonna add for other blue quests. Okay, yep, usual stuff. Level +4. Which quest is this? Obtain target items. Okay. Oh. That's one. That's two. The downside of them being, of me choosing it to be such higher level, is that the enemies are more likely to dodge my stuff. I need to be careful about how I time my jump, because I tend to break my combo with it. Alright. Let's go back. Okay, let's continue our business. Do you require assistance, adventurer? So this is the one who would challenge Titan. I've been expecting you, Joanna. The ingredient you seek is the egg of a giant Adventoise. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempt. Will that help you get it? You amuse me. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. From me you will receive only information. What you do with it is your choice. Let me be clear. This business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. See, I don't regret my time spent with company in the slightest. Traveling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them, it was all jolly good fun. Alas, Gridanians are, by and large, an unforgiving lot. Datho here being a rare exception. I've had to go to great lengths to ensure that I'm seen as a model citizen, with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I so dearly miss. So understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heaven's pillar. Well, what are you waiting for? There's a perfect good Eventoy's egg in a nest to the east of here, just right for the taking. I don't expect you to live long enough to claim it. The mother never strays far from the child, and you will surely be attacked the moment you lay hands upon the egg. There will be other heroes, Joanna. You do not need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest, or your corpse will rot in the swamp. Gee, what a dick. An absolute dick. Oh, you know, what level are these quests? Ooh, I am tempted. I'm tempted. Let's go get our Adamantoy's egg and... Well, no, I should do these when I want to level some of the other classes. There's plenty of classes for me to level. Let's focus on the MSQ today. Oh, but then again, what if we didn't? Oh, ooh, you're so scary. You died before you could even stomp, so... Oh, I still have to grab the egg. Yeah, I got the egg, now what? Well, I thought you might have the good sense to leave this place. By your continued presence, I take it you intend to persevere to defeat our end. Ha ha ha! Such bravery, such recklessness. That will serve you well against Titan. Leave the egg with me. I'll see that it gets to the captain. You should make haste to set her Thonal on. In Forgotten Springs, you'll find a man named Nun. He'll be your next guide. Safe travels, Joanna. Yeah, let's do Black Mage a little bit, I think. I heard Captain Landonel regaling you with the many tales of his youth. Much has he seen and known, having journeyed throughout Eorzea with naught but his wits. I am a child of the Twelvewood, a whaler through and through. Never have I cast a shadow that was not forged by sun that perches atop the great elm at dawn. Yet travel I would, if only in mind. They say that an olden trader is nearby to the south. Will you find for me a thing from that city strange and great? I have duties or else I would go. You'll not find me ungrateful. Okay. Hail, adventurer. You come at an opportune time. My bottomless hatchet serves its own purpose well enough, but I'd hesitate to use it on anything that bites back. I would guess that your own skill at arms is more apropos for this situation. I was crossing the bridge behind me when I got to thinking of all I've seen since the calamity. What boggles the mind wobbles the body, and before I knew it, it was nearly on my face and the lumber in my arms was scattered all over the bridge. Some of it must have fallen over the side. Now, I'm not so green as to go vaulting under the bridge when I know perfectly well about the fiends below, but an adventurer should have a little and less to fear. Will you guide my stead to retrieve the wood? Are there other quests? No, that was it. Yeah, just a couple of quick and easy things. Oh. I haven't really gained much by becoming a black mage at this time. I guess I got Mana Front, which restores MP. But that's about it. Okay. MP regen. Oh. Yeah, I forgot to use Thunder. Why am I like... Oh, there it is. Well, actually, I should probably go do the, merchant for... Oh. I was not expecting something to spawn. Oh, I also do have a mana ward. There we go. Man, cooldown of 2 minutes on the mana ward? That seems excessive. I guess it's meant as an emergency measure. Alright, where?
No, that, madam, is what I call a close call. Good for nothing, that god of mine. Swear this new seltzer are more self-scabbards. Here, pray take this for your trouble, the most precious of my wares. Hold an incense.
Okay. And 2 more pieces of wood. And yes, this is it for the quest of Camp Tranquil. Lumber. And some lumber. Oh, find me here. Nice. Alright. Yeah, what's up? Nope, not you. Did you find something? I hope to the 12 it transports me as the captain's tale do. The sound! My head swims. I see markets in the Colosseum, languorous evening strolls past roses with the heat of the sun still on them. What smells? They inflame my imagination and possibly my sinuses. Think, adventure, you have more than earned this. Okay. Thank you, I guess. Here's your number, Florian. Ah, adventure. I'm glad for your return. Did you find my wood where it fell? Wonderful! The tower will get a fine blaze out of these. 'Tis firewood for Busker and Cerritos you were gathering. A little damp, but nothing that a little drying won't fix.
It's not as strong and the way as long, after all. Much appreciated. Alright. Back to Summoner. Get Carbuncle out again. Forgotten Springs. Oh, we actually have some more side quests to do there. State your business, adventurer. So this is the one that Whisket sends me. I haven't the foggiest what he sees in you. And until I do, you will receive no aid from me. Honestly, I don't care about this materia. Persistent bugger. Very well, let's have a look at you. You've seen your share of battle, there's no mistaking that, and you did manage to obtain that Adamantoise egg. However, that was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. The none I once fought also believed that his strength would save him. He was wrong, and now I am Noon. Many years ago, I joined the company of heroes to hone my skills, instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready. Even when I was young, I understood that victory yet goes to the patient, the cunning, the pragmatic. That is why I claim my position, that is why I still hold it, and it is why I will not help an unproven whelp. The children of Sands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you were recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it would be permissible to assist you. Across the desert to the east lies an Amalja encampment. Here dwells a warrior renowned both for his strength and his guile. If you can face this Amalja battle, you must first find a way to lure him away from the encampment. This will be your test, to draw out and defeat the veteran. This I will offer you no advice, only this warrants fear. Why, you ask? You have to solve that riddle yourself. Now go, slay this old warrior and bring me his necklace. What little quest are you? Well, actually, I will take this myself. Yeah. Yeah, I will take these myself. I wouldn't spend too much time with Utika adventurer. His strain of foolish cheer can be catching, and I've found it wise to never become too happy. Happiness begets complacency, and it is only through discontentment that one rises to become more. That brings us to the issue: which one of us will the next leader tribe? Like Utika, the matter of who becomes the next Noon is one I take most seriously. Each of us represents a distinct vision for what lies ahead. You see, I am fascinated with the future. We cannot create it, but we can be prepared for it. We can profit from it, or we can perish by it. I need to speak with immigrants, for they see Forgotten Springs through the eyes of opportunity, not loyalty. You there! You have the smell of results for a drink of water. Help me with one of the young ones, will you? I speak of a novice ranger by the name of Ukazuna, one of our most promising. I sent her southwest to hunt anglers, but she's rather long at returning. She should be back by now, and if she'd killed one, dressed it, and made a saddle out of it. As young a huntress as she is, I suspect she tripped over her own tail and has made a right mess of things. But as this is something she had to do on her own, I fear sending one among the tribe to help her is out of the question. You, on the other hand, are a different story. I don't understand why there's so few bunks here. You see them miners pitching their tents down at the Bear Gut Strike? You think they want to be holed up there? Of course not. It's just because they couldn't find an inn hereabouts that weren't full up. Hey, there we go. Full-scale Amalja attack would breach the defenses here within a day. With the lizardmen making so free of Zanrak of late, it would be for the good of all to have the immortal flames bolster the outpost here at Forgotten Springs. I say more trade, fewer hindrances. Forgotten Springs is ideally situated to be in the waypoint for trade routes across the desert. Golden Noon would think to woo us merchants instead of outright rejecting us. Oh, I was all set to open a shop in Forgotten Springs. Would have been glorious, an amazing location. A string of customers lined up, a bevy of beauties about. But the noon of the tribe, Uod Noon, gave up and forbade it, just like that. Now, in a way, I understand it. The U kill or gather most of their own food, so they don't need what I'm offering. But surely the Noon has to see there's more to his oasis than his own tribe. Prospectors, adventurers, flames. We just don't leave or eat as they do. But there I go again, getting on my soapbox. Might as well talk to you about something you can help with. You take this package to Beauregard Strike and get it to a fellow called Audenel. Oh, Beauregard Strike is down there. Okay. When we reach level 35 with the Arcanist, we'll do the class quest and then switch to something else. What level are our quests right now? Actually, the quest is level 31. We're somewhat still within the level. Fascinating adventure, very fascinating. They speak much truth to you, these immigrants. Here are my ears on the street. All the voices cry out for Forgotten Springs to open its gates. If our tribe is to prosper, we must enjoy the coin and protection of immigrants and outlanders. When I am Noon, the old ways will have to give way to the new. The law is clear. To become the Noon of the U tribe, one must defeat the current Noon. In this case, this means Udo Noon. However, in order to win the right to challenge Uod, I must first triumph over Uthika. He stands in my way, and I in his. In this manner, the Noon is protected from constant challenge. But to defeat Utica, my arms must be impeccable. A fool he may be, but weak he is not. I shall make new arrowheads, and for that I need barbs from a Yarzan. Half a dozen should be enough. You would kindly stop attacking and let me outburst? That would be great. Why am I not? Oh. Because I had quest selected, that's why. Alright, we had a bad time for a second, but we've recovered. Boy, this is a lot of sandworms.
I mean, they're not gonna be a problem, it's just... There's a lot of them. Maybe one more? Yeah. Alright. Oh. Well, hello, I didn't see you. Well, come on over. Fun for everyone. Okay. There's the hunter. Oh, gods, I'm sorry. Oh, not to you. I'm sorry that I failed so miserably. Utika gave me this mission himself, and is sure to be the next noon of the tribe, and I have dishonored the name of the U. I could crop my tail as a penance, but I have to redeem myself. I'll just do something different. Again. I'm trying so hard. Aw, man, she seems to be in a bit of a funk. Big desert. Well met, adventurer. A package? Came from the Minotaur Mall, did you? Thank you most kindly. The Mall's a pokey kind of place. Small as the Dickens, and all manner of isolated to boot. Makes it tough to get up there and give Rudesu the custom he's due. Right shame about the Noon's decision. The store in the spring would have been a kindness. It's just a crying shame. And the worst part is that there's no changing that old Mikota's mind, mostly on account of the fact he isn't one. You see all this? All the excavation knowledge of a Majina and Sun mineral concern put to use uncovering the remains of the Algan Empire. We mine knowledge here, not ore. Now, that sounds grand, and it is! But most of my time is actually spent mothering this equipment. It's on account of the sand getting into the worst of places, and the damn stuff is everywhere. Which brings me to you, naturally. You're showing up now as Godsend, and who am I to refuse the gods? Could you remove the 3 piles of sand right over there? You be careful as you go about it, though. Some smoke bombs have burned into them, and they're none too friendly. Easy enough. That was a wonderful adventure. The spells are very large about a day, and I can't tell you how little I wanted to clean them up myself. Speaking of things I'm interested in doing, I'm sure you've noticed by now the glut of smoke bombs surrounding the site. Well, they're not here by chance. They're here on account of the equipment. Machines run bloody hot and the heat drops the bombs out. And every time that happens, we need to shut everything down or else risk them exploding on the lot of us. We'd all appreciate it if you could take care of 4 of the pesky devils. Yeah, I mean, easy enough. Ooh. Three. One more. Alright, all in. But now then, tall, freedom from distractions at last. Thanks to you, I might be able to spend more than a minute focusing on the dig. Nothing beats having an extra pair of hands around. Okay. Now let's go do the MSQ thing over here. Yeah, I think at this point we're gonna stop job hopping unless we get much higher than, which, you know, might happen the first time we do a dungeon with the Arcanist, but unless we're getting very high out of range of what the quest is, we're gonna keep playing the Arcanist. Okay, we gotta wait now. Alright. I just teleport to Forgotten Springs. It's faster. Took it hard, did she? She should. She's bringing up the rear and the scrap of novices. If this were a game of Ifrit take the hindmost, she'd be on fire right about now. The reckless always have to take it the hard way. They fail until they succeed or get themselves killed. Telling the truth, I was exactly like her once, down to the earnestness. Ah, a familiar scent. I like the way you handled yourself the last time. Would you be my helping hand in the desert once more? Remember Ukazuna, don't you? Ever where she needs to be, out hunting a mulch in the eastern Sagoli Desert. Humble, petulant, and with no idea how to get her wits her skills. The kindling is laid, all I need is a spark. Go east and dispatch 3 Amalja before Ukazuna's eyes. Hard in that heart of hers, so weighed down already with shame and pique. Then with a death psych, strike upon that flint. Resin barbs, have you fetched them? My appreciations, adventurer. You may be surprised at what target these find. Know what you see at Forgotten Springs this day. The old ways are going, and as quickly as arrows do fly. Tell me, adventurer, is our nemesis dead? Here's a fine necklace, as befits veterans of countless doubts. It'll make an excellent trophy. The spear, it belonged to one of his brothers. I knew when he spied from afar he would be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see it for himself.
Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck, I wonder? Either way, you impress me, adventurer. I should thought of the ingredient you seek. A shame we did not meet when I was still with a company of heroes. You would have made fun a fine record. But no point dwelling on what cannot be. You have a Walwick worm to hunt. Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes, but Walwick worms are fewer in number. Poverty breeds demand, and so their meat is highly prized as a delicacy. The only way to catch your core is to entice it with something it cannot resist. Those worms prey on smaller creatures of Stagoli. The fresh slaughtered angler carcass will be a trace of bait. There is an area teeming with anglers to the east. I'll mark it upon your map along with the location where Walwick worms are most frequently sighted. Be warned, the blood will drive the worm to a feeding frenzy. If your skills are lacking, it will devour you as well. Did somebody kill a... Oh, I see. Where's the stupid... There we go. I was like, why are people taking this long? And the answer is, oh, because there's like a boss-like dude that they're fighting. Also, I regret popping out of church when I already had everything ready to go, but, you know. Oh, there's a new quest over here. I wasn't there a minute ago, I think. Are you below, on top? Fuck are you? In here? Yeah, in here. Have I got a job for you, adventurer? You'll be positively perfect. You can look dangerous, can't you? My sisters and I like to bathe here after a hunt, but lately there have been octors about. I've leapt out of the water to chase them off, but this only seems to swell their ranks. Will you chase them down and show them how furious I am? Yo, dude. Ogden's not fine. Whoa there! I'll never peep, I swear by the 12. God, they'll see the look of fury in nightmares. Oh. No need to get angry, lass. I was just measuring these, trees. Yes, these trees. Red looking, eh? Won't take my bit for science. What? I said I like the trees, too. It's not like I'm only here for girls. Oh, milady, I've been tested and found most wanting. So easy was I blinded, trusted, and enfeebled. I must rise above these base impulses if I am to amount to anything. There's another one here. I can't say as though I meant to offend you, ma'am. Well, I'll be going. Fucking beepers. Where's the last one? Oh, over there. What's up, concentrating Carl? Oh, I didn't select him.
I'm sorry, ma'am. No need to get angry now. I have a problem, right? I was working it out with my mommy, and All right, peepers are gone. Oh, marvelous! Not another in sight. You have my gratitude, adventurer. Though having a good look at you, I suppose I wouldn't mind if you stole a peek now and then. But you didn't think my taste ran that way, huh? Well, I mean, if you insist. Oh, okay, we gotta go all the way down here, too. Yeah, let's go do mind games first, I guess. Might as well start by slinging angler. Man, I gotta say, keeping yourself busy just to not look at time and your email and all that stuff, that's kind of the worst. But what can you do, you know? Oh. Well, I did participate in the fate, I guess. Oh, right. I don't have an AoE on him. Yeah, I guess it's just not part of my toolkit, huh? An AoE attack of sorts. Get under one of these divinators. And one more just to finish off the log. I'm sorry. I hate having to repeat that over and over. I have no idea what I'm doing. I got this far into the encampment and I froze. Oh, it's all so pointless. You got this, girl. Ah, adventurer, I've been witness to your deeds. You are amazing. I felt as though I was in a daze, but now I'm fully aroused. I shall need time to consider your action this day. Farewell. She has been psyched. Alright, let's go do our MSQ now. Try not to step in the middle of all those Malja. I know they just revised it, but it feels like they could streamline some parts of the MSQ maybe a little bit. And now I'm gonna wait. Alright. gonna use it. Okay. That's what you just, do this.
You look well. Have you got your quarry then? Your skills as a hunter rival those of our best. I applaud your success, Joanna. The meat will need to be heavily smoked before I ship it to Whiskit. Worry not, you have my word that you will receive it in time for the banquet. You must be eager to obtain the third ingredient. I regret to say that I know not of its location. For the nonce, you shall return to Costa del Sol and seek Whiskit's counsel. Ah, but hold a moment. Since you'll be meeting with the captain again soon, there is something I would like you to deliver to him through me. These apparently are worse. Yep. Captain was always fond of this brand of wine. I would be grateful if you could deliver it on my behalf. I was a reckless, angry youth when I first joined the company, and he would have been well within his rights to cast me out. Everything I have, I owe to his wisdom and generosity. Whiskit was a firm yet fair teacher, an expert molder of men, and I suspect it is still the case now. Please give him my regards, Joanna. Well done and thank you, adventurer, but I'm afraid someone may have wrecked her effort. The double-dyed fool Kubasa fit to give her another of his lectures as soon as she rode back in. Ah, the man is such a fool. Scolding ways have cost us more novices than the desert and the beastmen combined. Kuba has little love for anyone but himself. Can I? So it's you. Been working together with Utica and his schemes, I've heard. I suppose I can hardly expect an adventurer to be loyal, but I can expect you to stay out of tribe affairs, especially when they concern the training of our young rangers. The fact that Ukazuna has been not a disgrace to us is no excuse for interference, no matter what Utica might believe. For the nuns have dispatched her to Minotaur Mom, she might reflect on her many flaws in solitude. It will accomplish nothing by itself. The problem must be fixed at the source. Utica has foolish methods. Since we've gotten so close to the man, we have to be so kind as to tell him to refrain from corrupting other impressionable novices. What's all this? Ukuba expecting to stay away from teaching our young ones? This foolish notion truly knows no bound. A true instructor does more than simply criticize the students when they fail. I continue to worry about how Ukazuna fares following the repeated rebukes she has received from the onion that I trolled. But no, who knows what damage she's wrought? Please, adventurer, seek her out so that we might determine her mental state. I kind of want to follow up this plot line. Figure out who will become chief and shit. It's good to see you again. What's that? You wondering how I'm doing? I'm fine. Don't worry yourself for my account. I have everything I need. Mostly. There is one thing you can do for me. I need 3 anglers. Alive but enfeebled. I believe that when sufficiently weakened, they can be caught with simple sacks. Would you do me this favor? Ooh, she's planning to go hunt something big, I can tell. Why, by finishing this quest line, maybe this quest, if not this quest line, we should be able to get to level 35. Ooh. No, don't. Oh, fuck's sake. You gotta chill, Quay. You were too strong there. And
Last but not least, alright. I actually don't know if they'll let me do the next Arcanist class quest. Because you're supposed to get the Tiny Titan version, and we have not beaten Titan yet, so I wonder if they'll just be like, nah, not yet. Come back. Okay, here are your 3 anglers. These should do nicely. I switched to archery, you see, and I thought that anglers, if might slowed, would make fine practice targets. It's interesting. I wouldn't have dreamt of picking up the bow before, but some things became clear to me after that Amalja hunt. When I returned from it and spoke with Akuba, he suggested I might be more suited to fighting at range. It was he who showed me how to shoot. He even gave me these arrows. The heads are of Yars and Barb. I am fortunate to have both Akuba and Utika watching over me. We are a tribe, and what I take from others I wish to give back someday. That is what I train for now. Not to win praise or escape rebuke. Different though they may be, either Utika or Akuba would make a worthy noon. Don't think I've grown too wise, though. Believe me, I'll still get a thrill and a half from putting arrows through his slimy monstrosities. Oh, that's nice. You know, I'm on Akuba's side now. Yeah, if I had to pick, I would go for Akuba. You found Kazuna well, you say? And she's become an archer? Why, that's brilliant! I can't believe I didn't think of it myself. And does yours and Barb arrowheads? Ukuba spent hours shaping those. Huh, well. I hate to admit it, but he's a better man than I gave him credit for. Still, he shall receive no quarter from me. I intend to lead this tribe, and it will be all the easier to beat him bloody if I keep my dislike of him intact. Oh, that's not fair. Poor Ukuba. Alright. Back to Castle del Sol. Alright.
Well met, Joanna. Londonell and Uod Noon both spoke highly of you. What brings you here today?
Well, I have this one for you.
Ah, my favorite. I shall have to tend to Noon personally. Now, you have but one ingredient left. Fortunately, you will not have to travel to Adelar this time to obtain it.
It's in the backyard here, I'm assuming. Can I actually accept the next class quest? Right, so it's in Gridania. And I should go to, like, the, Let's give it a shot. Let's go to Gridania. Teleport to the, Miketo's Amphitheater. And the other thing is that we have not only the Summoner, we also have the Scholar quest to do. That's level 35. And I've actually never touched the Scholar. So, oops. Wait, let's do those two, and that will probably call it for the stream, I would guess. Alright. Let's go to Miketo. Nope, other way. Yeah, see, the quest is red. Yep. I need to defeat Titan before that unlocks. That's cool. However, Scholar, we should be able to... oh fuck, I never changed the bar? Oh boy, okay. I thought I had changed the bar, but apparently I had not. Okay, so... That ruin. I should probably move this over here. So this is a weaker, but that does a shield. Fire should go here. This is sort of a cooldown. How do I have my... Okay. I want to keep it consistent. Cure 2 Esna Medica. It's different, but I want to try to keep it consistent if I can. Esna goes here, that goes here. Oh no, that goes here, this goes here. No, I have to summon the fairy that kind of just goes there. Lucid Dreaming and Swift Cast. Okay. And is that it? We're about to learn Sucker. Alice or Celine don't matter. We chose Alice because we think she's the prettiest. Everything else I think we have up. Alright. And I believe the last remnants, yep, it's in the Marauders Guild. Let's get to Limsa. Alright. Ethernet, Marauders Guild. Joanna. I was hoping you might come along. Deciphering the treaties has proven more difficult than I anticipated, but I have nevertheless made progress. The concerns a wealth of military knowledge, much of which details the role of scholars in Namian units. Apparently, a single scholar could provide effective support for an entire party of marauders. They would employ their magics to heal the wounds and enhance the abilities of their allies. Moreover, they often serve in leadership roles as they were highly trained tacticians. But how swift of the remembrance of all things is buried in the gulf of eternity. This treatise indicates that Nimian scholars wield a far more diverse repertoire of spells than you currently possess. Precisely why you lack these spells, I cannot say. However, the fault may lie within your fairy. One can surmise that the knowledge contained within the soul of the scholar is essentially hers. Therefore, if she cannot remember the ancient magics, it would suggest that... a thought occurs to me. It is indeed the case that the fairy, having been sealed for 1500 years, has yet to fully regain her senses, but yet visiting a familiar location would hasten the process.
I can think of no more familiar place than the city of Nim, or rather, what remains of it in Outer Wallachia. Eh.
I hate playing a healer in this game. I think my second dungeon experience that I did as a conjurer went a little bit better. But boy, I just hate how few attack things you have. Right. More. Oh, it's up. Okay, I see. Oh, well, there's a curl there, so let's, attack it, I guess? Great. Wait, whatever the fuck happened to Quay? Where's Quay? He accidentally died? That's weird. Okay, the other one is also on top of that. We'll be here with the MSQ soon enough, so I don't have to worry about getting all the pearls until I actually see them. Yeah, let's just spam the two buttons, really the one button. Initiate combat, get that AoE up, then just spam. Fun times. No, not here. How the fuck do I get up there? No, for shizzle. How do I, what the fuck do I do? This is too steep to jump. There's the spot. Like, what? How? Oh, through that thing? Going up one floor, maybe? Yeah, maybe that will do it. God, what is this shitty map? Jesus fucking Christ. Like, what in the goddamn world? I'm gonna kill this scroll. I am mystified. Oh, there we go. This is such a weird thing. Very strange to remember. Go this way then. That's a long one. Okay. Now we just go back to Limsa. Quest was kind of lame, especially compared to, you know... I mean, it's unfair, because we were dealing with the ending of the class quest and the beginning of the job quest, so of course they were more interesting. But still. Kind of a lame quest. Marauders Guild. Oh, actually, how many seals do we have? Do we have the 6 stats we need? Yeah! We're gonna level up our rank. Welcome back, Joanna. Our edited experiment met with success. And the strongest suggests that each fairy is a distinct individual with her own thoughts, feelings, and memories. Well, I must redouble my efforts to translate the remaining text. At this rate, your discoveries threaten to overshadow mine. Not to bemoan your accomplishments, but I have yet to decipher an equally amazing stratagems. Soon enough, though. Soon enough. Okay, what does Succor do? Restores on HP and the HP of all nearby party members. Okay, so this is really the AoE one. Fairy thing, I'll just put it on the side because it's gonna cool down. Okay. Back to Summoner. Get our Carby up again. And let's go back to... Nope! Almost forgot. Man. Come up with an idea and I immediately forget it. Short memory is not good. Go to the Aft Castle. Level up our rank. Then we go back to Costa del Sol. Oh. Excuse me. I would like to apply for promotion. Thank you very much. And now Store Surgeon, 2nd class. Expert delivery missions. So what kind of thing? Oh, you can just turn in the plundered stuff and ethereal stuff for some seals. Whatever. 7,000 for the next promotion, I assume. Yep. Alright. Costa del Sol, here we come. Oh, and I bet the green one would be Garuda. That's funny.
Truth be told, I never intended for you to collect this last ingredient. Brayfloss, my old quartermaster, wished to bring it to Costa del Sol herself. However, not long ago, she sent word that there had been some trouble at the log stop, and the delivery would be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing of the incident itself, but I fear the situation may be dire. Though I would like nothing more than to aid myself, I have no choice but to turn to you and your allies. Make haste to Hidden Falls Dock and speak with Ozunazu. He will direct you to Rincutter Gully, where Bladeflox and her people have made their home.
Oh, should I do this quest? That's a new quest? Oh, 30 quest. I could do it. Level 35. Let's fall back to Dragoon. Oh, where are they? Has something less than delightful and more than awful befallen the new dancing girls who were to our act today? This is most inconvenient. I do so ever wish that someone would find a driver who was to bring my divine danseuse. If that someone would be healthily rewarded for it, I shouldn't doubt. Governor sent you, did he? I was afraid he was going away no more. Don't be giving me the sack now. It ain't my fault, I swear. I brought the girls just like I was supposed to. And we got as far here before they got side of the ocean. And that's the moment they start crying like curls and hopping like spriggans. As soon as I stopped the wagon, they were off and running to the beach. Now, I yelled at them ladies to get back in the carriage so we could go where we're supposed to, but didn't pay me no never mind. You should go talk some sense to them, wouldn't you? Working stiffs, the both of us. You understand. Will you help me out? Well, let's go find these partying girls. That's fine. Leggy dancer. Excuse me, who are you? Not the boss of me, that's right. This is my first time on the beach. Nobody's gonna tell me how long I can't have. Got it? I mean, I'm just saying, you know, there are people waiting for you. I just feel so blessed to be here. This is so beautiful and inspiring, don't you think? I'm feeling so many things. I just need to drink it all in and channel it into my art. Oh, honey. I've never seen anything like this. It's all dunes where I come from, you know. I'm sure Master Gigaruju wouldn't mind a bit if we stretch our legs before coming to see him. Shell's right fancy and pricey back home. Bet she guilt to gob you poop that I can sell a beauty like this to Master Gigaruju. To find a way to get it to him, though. You go wait for me while I find a wagon or some such. I always find Costa still a little hard to navigate because of the pontoons. Overcome by the ocean, are they? Seduced by the sand? With me waiting? Me, who paid so dearly to see their unparalleled undulations. While, how delightful! Their true artistes, as beautiful inside as they are out. Britannia is green, Olda is golden, but only Costa del Sol was blue and white. Yes, I should have thought of it earlier and given them leave to play upon the beach. Ah, happy is it to be a wealthy man. I shall wait because, well, because I can. I am no drudge quaking at the sound of a master step, nor am I a knuckle-biter who needs a bottle of brandywine to keep the tremors at bay. I shall enjoy the anticipation and the fulfillment alike. Excellent timing. Come, come. Such a still wilting day and I had a thought. A little thought, valid and not a rose, to call up a refreshing breeze. The wind sprites now. You can get a healthy puff or two out of them. Falls that a powerful sprite can set a whole city aflutter. According to my best calculation, or rather my second best calculation, no need to ask how or why, collecting 3 cores from wind sprites should permit you to summon a more powerful specimen. Once someone, present company definitely included, carry out my genius plan, will someone deign to collect this handsome reward? This I will actually switch to Summoner, because it's a level 33 quest. Yes please. Oh, up. Damn it. Okay. Alright, that's one. Yeah, we're gonna have to kill this large buffalo. Ooh, quickly. Oh, there you are. Alright. Top of the cliff. Oh, you are big. Alright. Let's go back. Geronimo! Brock. You actually never die from falls as long as you're out of combat. A storm sprite attack to you? So only you enjoyed a refreshing buffeting? I had but a whimpering whiffle. Oh, phooey, now I shall be bored again. Tiana's wild colibri. Not one of them was originally here, though the alchemical question of what here is, that's something we can munch many almonds over. It was that I that bred, fed, and released the birds. So of course they are still mine. Or, if they belong to themselves, certainly no one else owns them. At least not more than I own them. Where was I? Oh yes, my colibri are being poached. The miscreants hang just outside the boundary of Castle Soul. Sly, sly. And entice the colibri with feed. We should not be doing such a thing, such an ungentlemanly thing. Won't you parley with them? But if you can talk sense to them, we'll just have to lure the birds back using these flowers. My colibri love rosal nectar, I happen to know. Why? Because I bred them and fed them. I mean, I would argue that that's not quite just past the limits of Castle Soul, but
Back off, this is Bloodshore. We're not in Castle Soul, and that means we don't have to live by your master's say-so. Yeah, Bloodshore's not part of his little fiefdom. We're free folk here, not bought and paid for a lot in Costa.
okay. Actually, I wouldn't mind fighting two more of the colibris, so I could clear the hunting log, but... Alright, now what do you have to say, huh? Now what you gonna say?
Damn the Gigaruju. He thinks he can buy everything. We built Casa del Sol by the sweat of our brows, so you telling you that? I know every cobble in the streets. Live about half of them myself. It was a pioneer town, a good town. But then Moneyback swooped in and took it all. Stay as lackey or leave as a free man, those were the pickings. Then he took the beach. No more fishing without her say-so. And now he takes the colibri.
Yeah, he doesn't sound like a fun guy, but again, rich people rarely do. Oh, no more colibris? Okay, they're responding. Wait. One more. And some of these enemies are so incredibly specific to a certain location, huh? Alright. The log is full. Since we're nearby, let's go do the MSQ spot. Well, then let's keep doing that. Kill 3. Damn it! I accidentally aggroed one more guy. Oops. Let's get to the last Bitman. Oh hey, where did this lead? Oh, to the other side. What's the hurry, adventurer? Eh? Something happened over at the Gobby Settlement? I don't know why you're so eager to help a bunch of beastmen, but go and talk to the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry you to recatch a gully. Well, she'll sort of ferry me to Raincatcher Gully. Oh, she carries me right next to the ninja spot. That's why we're here. Oh, behind the house. Oh, hey. Killed. One. 4 of them? Jeez. Two. Three. And then one more. Oh, and a grass raptor. Jeez. Everybody's here! This is a party! Again, 4 of them. Is there one more? There it is. Oh! Okay. Counterflops and whisk could be reaching ears of Brayflocks. A blinder is come for tasty fresh goblet treats, yes? Best prize of a blinder deep in Longstop. Blighty beasts chase Gobletflock from homes. Gobletflock needs goodly uplanders give safety to Longstop with much hand landing. Alright. Yeah, we're definitely not doing this today, so I guess this is actually probably the best spot to call it. Kinda hate that we're gonna have to come back here. Start it with the trust, but that's okay. Let's go back to Costa del Sol so we can get some of that sweet rest XP. And yeah, next time we're gonna go through the Longstop, Brayflocks, Longstop, right? Brayflocks? Brayflocks, yes. Before that, let's just go back to Master Gigaruju, turn the side quest. Huh, what sells there, Hash? And now they have yet another bone to pick with me. For all I know, I have many skeleton in my closet. Don't read too much into that, my dear. But the sellers have quite the ossuary. Costa del Sol was Admiral Motorworld's hobby horse. She had an idea to settle this area, and so she brought a number of folk in indenture. The terms were very generous. Hardly anyone died credit to her leadership. Yes, very creditable. But she had no head for business. Kept trying to farm this salty land. I stepped in and saved her from ruin. You see, Costa del Sol now, a jewel of commerce and culture, but I assure you it was not dust when I purchased it. Mine of the settlers have stayed and prospered. Why, a good third of my household was once raw pioneer. Some people are like Fix. They want to stay the same. Parasomers, hey? They're no one to blame but themselves. He says to every story, I guess. Alright, and yeah, this will do it for us today. So thank you for watching. Joanna, as usual, will wave you out. Thank you for watching. You find me on twitch.tv/gameswithnick and youtube.com/gameswithnick. Come check what I'm streaming and what I'm putting on YouTube. Some exclusive content is on YouTube, so make sure to check that out if you're watching me on Twitch. And yeah, thank you. I will be back tomorrow afternoon with some more Dragon Age Origins, and at some point with Final Fantasy XIV. We'll kind of see when. It sort of depends on the mood I'm feeling, because these are only bonus streams. But thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.